Hey everybody, it's Jack from the Camp Chef culinary team. Cooked up some breakfast yesterday and got busy, wasn't able to clean our grill, so now I'm gonna show you how I clean the grill. All right, first step, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat this griddle up, but I'm gonna heat it up on low. There's no need to go up on high, that's just gonna create more hot steam that we don't wanna deal with. A couple things that I found work really well. Bench scraper. This works fantastic for getting those big pieces off. Sorry, it's probably pretty noisy out there. Boom, scrapes it all down nice. The other one, I really like this chainmail scrubber. Great for cast iron, works well on these flat tops as well. Okay, the other thing I found works, sometimes, you know, if anybody knows me, I'm kind of absent-minded and I forget some of this stuff, so sometimes I have to deal with what I got. And I found kosher salt works fantastic as well. Just throw a little bit of kosher salt on there. You usually have it when you're cooking, so use it to clean. Add a little bit of oil or water to it. And that does a fantastic job cleaning your griddle. Any of those methods is gonna take up that gunk that you had from burgers. You know, maybe you had some chicken on there. We had eggs on here that stick really well. So any of those methods is gonna pull those food particles up. Now we gotta start the next step in the cleaning process. That's just getting everything off. Go ahead and utilize this nice grease tray up here in front. Don't forget to get in your corners and on the sides. Now we got the majority of that scraped into our tray here. We're just gonna kind of go down the V, put it in the corner, and then just drop it into our grease tray here on the side. All right, so the next step is go ahead and get that fine tuning done. We want to put all those fine particles that have been really stuck on there. We got all the big stuff scraped off. So let's, I found, you know, either water works really well for that. We're actually gonna use a little bit of a mixture of water and vinegar. That'll just really help do a deep clean. Make sure you don't dump a bunch of cold water on here. This is a hot griddle and the cold water could cause some problems. I like to use a little sprayer. And we can just wet that down. We've got an area right here that's got really stuck on the egg. I'm just gonna go ahead and dump just a little bit slowly on there. There we go. And you can see that that's really bringing up that burn on food particles. Okay, at this point you can go ahead and either throw that chainmail back on, give that a swirl around. Be super careful, that is hot steam. Okay, so why go to all this work? What are we doing here? This is a steel griddle, okay? There's just nothing, no amount of seasoning or anything that you can put on this griddle is gonna keep it from rusting if it gets wet. Things that are gonna hold that wetness is, you know, having a dirty griddle. Those food particles, we're gonna, you know, get on there, it's gonna get moist, it's gonna cause problems. So you wanna get all those food particles off. And plus, who wants to eat that anyway, right? So make sure you keep your grill clean and oiled up. All right, see all the gunk we've brought off of that? All right, now we've got it all cleaned. We got all the food particles off. Now we want to put a little bit of oil on that. So that's gonna help keep the moisture out of the pores of the still. These Camp Chefs are awesome, so fun to use. You're probably here because you own one. You know how great they are to use. A little bit of maintenance really goes a long way. Go ahead and season that. These come pre-seasoned, so they're ready to go right out of the box. But you do have to maintain that seasoning. And basically all I do is a little bit of oil. And I'm just using peanut oil today. If I got olive oil, if that's what I'm cooking with, or canola oil, that's what I'm gonna be using. But I generally use peanut oil because that's normally what I cook with. All we gotta do is pour a little bit on there, spread it around, and it's just like cast iron. Just want a thin layer. Push all the excess oil to the front. It's gonna run down the grease tray. And these little disposable cups are awesome. Now all I gotta do, pull that out, throw it away. So much easier on cleanup. Now remember, you just want a really thin layer. It doesn't take a lot, so just keep that wiped down. Okay, now that I've got a thin layer of oil on there, I'm just gonna come back, go back up to high. Once we go up to high and that starts to add, you start to see it smoke, then I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. That's gonna really set that oil in. It's gonna make you a nice non-stick surface, and you're ready to start on the next cook. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave us a comment.